morning, you guys. I am back and it is day 3 from my robotic hysterectomy laparoscopic surgery, and everything went well, and I thank you all so much for your prayers. I really needed them. But yep, I'm home now, and I was gonna film this a few days ago, but I was in so much pain. Those gas pains were shooting through my shoulders to where I couldn't do much of anything but take my pain pills and rest. But this is day 3 and I'm feeling a lot better. So I've been alternating my 600 ibuprofen along with my Tylenol 3, just kind of rotating them as needed for pain. And I'm finding as the days go by, I don't need to take as many of those. And I'm in my glam room, so I've been sleeping in here on the Chase Lounge. I find that that's the most comfortable for me, because trying to sleep in that bed, oh no, it just feels like everything in my body is shifting. So I can't sleep in the bed right now. Maybe in a couple weeks when some of this soreness leaves, I'll be back to sleeping in my bed. But right now I have a pillow right here up against the wall so that I can kind of lay like this, because even like laying back like that, it's just not comfortable. So I just wanted to talk to you all about my experience and let you all know how I've been feeling. They did send me home with a belly binder to wrap around my stomach, and it makes me hot, so I took it off. Every time I had it on, I just got hot all over, so I was like, forget that for now. So I just have it sitting over to the side. But when I first woke up, it seemed like they had did the surgery really quickly, because I was thinking like, it's over already? And so I asked the nurse, is it over already? And she was like, yeah. So I was like, how long did it take? And she was like, about an hour to 2 hours, I think she said, like 2 hours. It started at 7:15 Friday. By 9:30 it was over. And so they took me to my recovery room, which I don't really remember much about that at all. I'm really glad that they let my husband and my baby back to the pre-op part, because at first they was like, no kids can come back, but they went ahead and let them come back. I was glad about that. But what's hurting the worst about it all is the gas pain. They shoot through your stomach. They shoot up to your shoulder blades, like up here. And then it hurts so bad. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. So I've been taking my gas pain medicine I showed you all in my last video, the Phazime, and that really has been helping me. I've been passing gas. I've been burping. Haven't had a bowel movement yet, which I'm okay with that, because I need to tell y'all, when I drank that magnesium citrate stuff on Thursday, y'all, that stuff had me, I'ma just say it, shitting all night, clean on until I got to the hospital Friday morning. So I took that stuff. I drank the half bottle at 9 a.m. Thursday. I drank the other half at 12 lunchtime Thursday. And like an hour after drinking it, it was coming out like diarrhea all day and all night. So that whole day before the surgery, I did not get any sleep because I stayed in the bathroom. It literally cleansed me completely out. So I got to the hospital and I was thinking, what if I have to go when they get me on the bed? And I got there and I had to put this gown on. I had to put on these socks they gave me. And they gave me one of those hairnet things to put over my hair. And the minute I got changed and laid down, I had that feeling again to where I had to go. So the nurse had already hooked my IV up and everything. So she had to come in there and hook my IV bag and walk me back to the bathroom. By that time, it was 6 a.m. Friday morning, because I had to be there for 5:30. And that boo-boo pain hit me, y'all. I was just like, is it normal for this stuff to run 19 hours straight? And they were like, well, yeah, that just means that it's still some stuff in there I needed to clear out. But thankfully, after I went at 6 that morning, that Friday morning before the surgery, I think I had got it all out, because I was done doo-dooing, shitting, boo-booing, whatever you want to call it. And I was so happy because I got so tired of using the bathroom. Oh my God. So the anesthesiologist came in there and he was really nice. He asked me a lot of questions. Am I allergic to anything? What medicines have I taken? Have I had any heart problems? any abnormal cycles, just a whole lot of questions, and all my answers was no. No to everything. I was like, I'm an easy patient. I don't have any allergies to anything. I haven't had any other problems except for these fibroids. Just go down that list and hit no. No, no, no. So he was like, yeah, I like easy patients. So he did that and he left out. And then the nurses came back in to pretty much ask the same thing. So I told them the same thing. And then my doctor came in and he was like, tell me what it is that I'm about to do to you. So I was able to tell him the robotic laparoscopic hysterectomy, leaving my ovaries. And he was like, okay, it's good you know. He asked my name and my birthday to make sure I knew that. Told him that. So he asked if I had any other questions. I asked him 3 specific questions. I said, will I still have to have pap smears after this? He said, no, not necessarily, but that does not mean that I don't need to come and get just my vagina checked every other year or so. I asked him for this belly binder, were they going to give me one? And he said, yeah. And then I also asked him to take a picture of it. So he did. And I will show you all the picture of it. I'm going to have to get up and slowly walk in there to go get it, but I definitely will insert a picture of what it looks like somewhere right now. Yep, those are my fibroids in my uterus. And this is the pictures they gave me. Wow, that's huge. So I have 4 incisions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 inside of my vagina where they cut out the cervix. I still have a swollen stomach. So hopefully that goes down. This is what it looks like. Okay, I just found this thank you card that the hospital left me. And all of the nurses that care for me in the hospital, they signed it. And I think that's so sweet of them. They were all really good nurses. So if you're in the Dallas area, go to Medical City, Arlington, and let them care for you. They were all really, really good nurses and doctors and anesthesiologists there. So I just wanted to show y'all this card. That's really sweet of them. So, yep. And they wheeled me into this room. And I remember the anesthesiologist saying that I'm going to give you the happy drug now. And after so long, you won't be remembering much. So I remember him putting the medicine in my IV. And then after that, I don't remember anything else. All I remember is waking up and it was over. And I couldn't believe how fast it felt like it went. Like it was over already. So the pains that I've been feeling the most has been around my incisions. My incisions are very, very sore. My lower stomach where my uterus was is very, very sore. I actually thought that inside of my vagina where they removed my cervix was going to be hurting real bad, but surprisingly no, it hasn't been hurting much at all. Most of my pain has been gas pain. 90% of my pain is shooting gas pains from that CO2 that they input into your belly to make it bigger so that they can see. And they said they pushed most of it out, but there's still some in there that's going to try to get out. It feels trapped, like trapped gas, and it hurts so bad. Oh my God. I feel like that's hurt worse than anything else. But I did spot a little bit after I left the hospital, and I only spotted for a day, like all day that Friday and up until the early morning of Saturday. It was just a little bit of spotting, enough to where I just needed a panty liner. But by Sunday, the spotting has stopped. No more spotting, no soreness where my cervix was. And as of right now, it seems like as each day go by, I'm feeling better and better. I'm even walking a little bit faster, not as slow. I just take my time and go up and down the stairs just to do a little walking, and I come and lay right back down because I could tell when I'm starting to do a little bit too much because I feel soreness and a hurting in my lower stomach. So right now I just saw Parker off to daycare. My husband going to take him to daycare, and I walked a little bit down the hall to go see him, and now I'm back in the bed. I figured let me go ahead and make a video to update y'all on how I'm feeling. I know I look a mess. I feel so bad. I feel so ugly, but I can't worry about that right now. I'll get back to my usual cute self later on, because right now my main concern is just healing and getting better, even though I feel like the struggle bus right now. It's like the ultimate struggle right now, like being in pain, not being able to really do too much to make myself look better. But I guess I really can't worry about that. That's the wrong thing to be worried about right now. But I still wanted to just make this video to just talk about some things and let y'all know what I went through. Now, as far as the anesthesia, you really don't remember anything. Once they put that in your IV, you just sleep, and it's like you just black out almost. It's like you just you don't see anything, just darkness. It's like you sleeping, and when you wake up from it, it's over. It's all over. This is my second time being put to sleep because I had a myomectomy in 2006 and I had to be put to sleep same way. You just black out. It's like you just go to sleep. But my doctor was really good. He was quick, and my incisions look really good. They don't look all extra sloppy or anything. They're just like nice slits in my stomach. Thankfully, he didn't have to use staples. He used some type of liquid band-aid, and I have to go back in 2 weeks to have that removed. So that's really nice. I'm hoping that they heal up really good and maybe disappear. Hoping that they don't turn too dark and look too bad once they do fully heal. He told me I'll be pretty much fully healed in 6 to 8 weeks. But I plan on going back to work at week 4, and for sure after a full year I should be all the way better and be able to pick up Parker, because that's another thing that I'm hating the most, not being able to pick up my baby. It's so hard, and he reaches out his arms to me for me to get him and I can't, and that just breaks my heart. I hate that I can't pick him up. He's just got to wait. And then he likes to like climb up our bodies and stuff. I can't do that. I have to shield him with my arm. Like, no, you can't climb on mommy. No. Oh, it's so hard. But I thank you all so much for your prayers. They were really appreciated. I'm really glad to get this over with because I was in a lot of pain. My lower back, I don't have any lower back pain anymore. I won't have to worry about any heavy cycles. My periods are gone. No more kids. It's just now I can just concentrate on just living a healthier lifestyle, pain-free and hopefully surgery-free. I pray I don't have to have any more surgeries because I'm absolutely tired of getting cut open and cut on. But I just love you all so much for supporting me and watching my videos and supporting my channel. And I appreciate you all for your prayers. And I just want to let you all know that hysterectomies are not as bad as you would think they are. The pain for the laparoscopy is very minimal. So I was able to walk out of there. Well, they wheelchair me out to the car, but I was able to walk to the bathroom by myself right after the surgery. I just had to walk really slow, but I was able to get up and walk, and I've been walking ever since by myself. And I've never done that with an actual open incision like the old school way. Laparoscopic way is the way to go. I would recommend anyone to get a hysterectomy to have it done this way because you're healing up a lot faster. You're able to get around a lot faster. And I used to think that having your cervix removed was going to make my vagina area really sore, like inside of there. But it is not sore at all. It feels fine. And the bleeding has even stopped. So I'm shocked by that. I'm really happy about that. So I feel like I'll be back to my normal self in no time and back to filming fun videos for you all to watch. I just want to ask you all to be patient with me. Continue to pray for me. And I will be back to making videos in no time. I just wanted to give you all this update, and I will be giving you all updates throughout this 6 weeks that I'm healing, just to let you all know I'm okay, still in the healing process. But again, I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.